Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. Welcome to Extra Crispy. For today's video, man, we are going to react to Bleacher Report's 2022 NBA mock draft, full 2 rounds. So over on my other channel, Crispy Flakes, I did my own mock draft, so go check that out. Very curious how this one is going to relate to mine. So yeah, all 60 picks, I guess 58 picks, because I think the Bulls and Heat, I think those are the 2 teams that like forfeited their draft pick or something like that. But yeah, man, because they had something to do with Lonzo and Kyle Lowry, like I guess tampering or something. So yeah, man, let's check this out. Which, by the way, I mean, to lose your draft pick to tampering when Lonzo Ball and Kyle Lowry are essentially both out for the playoffs at different points, not great, because especially with Kyle Lowry, like he was brought to the Heat for like these moments and everything. Let's check this out here, man. So we got the top 5 with the first pick. We got the Orlando Magic going with Jabari Smith, which is also who I said they should go with just because he's a great 2-way player. I like what they got with Wendell at the center position. I feel like, a lot of Magic fans have been coming at me saying that, like, yo, Crispy, like, Wendell can play the power forward position. You can have Paolo or Chet or somebody like that at the center spot. That spacing makes me a little bit nervous. I think Jabari Smith is the right pick. I mean, there's no guarantees with anybody in the top 5 really on who's going to be the superstar or bust or whatever. And Jabari, just fit-wise, man, I think makes a lot of sense. And then you got Chet to the OKC Thunder. This is also what I said, just because I do think the team needs a center mostly, just because, they got Darius Bazley on the team. They have Pokusevski. They have some solid potential with the power forward spots up in there, man. So Chet, get him for the center position. Obviously can play some power forward too. And I think they got like a later pick in the lottery also, so they might even be able to get Chet and like Jalen Duren or somebody like that if a guy like that can fall to them. But I think Chet is the right choice in the moment. And then as you guys can see, for the Houston Rockets, they got Paolo Banchero, who would be the last man standing out of the 3 very talented big dudes. I think that is the perfect fit for the Houston Rockets. You have Sengun at the center position. You got Jalen Green, Kevin Porter in the backcourt. Yeah, that team would absolutely be set. Like, they I don't know if they'd be playing tournament next season, but the season after, I think they would definitely make that push. And then next, we have the Sacramento Kings going with Jaden Ivey. So yeah, De'Aaron Fox, Jaden Ivey in the backcourt definitely could work. I can see this happening. Like, I think initially I had Keegan Murray going to them at number 4, but I could definitely see the plausibility behind Jaden Ivey going right there too. And then they got my Detroit Pistons going with Shadon Sharpe. I will be happy with Ivey or Sharpe. Really, like, it's nice to know that any of those top 5 picks that I'll be happy with. I don't know how it's going to pan out. Maybe OKC surprises us and takes a guard or somebody like that for whatever reason. But I will be happy no matter who's available at number 5 for the Pistons, assuming we don't make a stupid choice and take like a Jalen Duren or somebody, at that 5th spot. So I'll be happy with Sharpe. I love his potential, and I would love him on the team next to Cade Cunningham. So we got the late lottery right here. We got Keegan Murray going to the Indiana Pacers. I have some Pacer fans reaching out to me saying that Keegan Murray is somebody they don't really want, but I don't know. I feel like with his scoring capabilities, he would fit nicely with Miles Turner, in the front court. Multitude 3-level scorer that could play very nicely next to Tyrese Halliburton. You got Chris Duarte in the backcourt with him. And then all of a sudden the team's looking pretty crispy. assuming they keep like a TJ Warren, you have TJ at the 3 spot. And that's a pretty solid rotation, man. Something to start off with. And then here we have Portland Trailblazers going with AJ Griffin, freshman out of Duke. A Jaylen Brown type of player from everything I've been reading about him. Somebody that might be able to help them, well, that's the thing, man. I have a feeling the Portland Trailblazers might trade the pick away, if I'm being 100% honest, because, here you're drafting, he said he's not going to be 19 until August 25th. Like, they are keeping Damian Lillard. They want to build a team around Damian Lillard right now. They want to try this last attempt to window at him. And a project like AJ Griffin's not going to get that done. Now, if they were looking to move on from Damian Lillard, then yeah, you go with a guy like that to put around Nazir Little and Anfernee Simons. But I truly do think the pick does get traded away. And I don't know if this is going to happen, but I've seen a lot of people, kind of propose the idea to me of them trading the pick to the Detroit Pistons for like a Jeremy Grant, which I'm all for. I'm all for, by the way, man. So yeah, that would be absolutely amazing. Let's speed this along a little bit here, though, guys. So we got the Pelicans with Benedict Mathurin, great potential player right there. Could learn very nicely behind CJ McCollum. Jalen Duren to the Spurs, the replacement for like a Jakob Poeltl. Johnny Davis to the Wizards, which could be their Bradley Beal replacement eventually, and also somebody they can help out right now. The Knicks going with the 6'6" point guard out of the G League, Dyson Daniels, who I'm a big fan of. Says he's 6. Is he 6'? I thought he was about 6'6", but says he's 6'8", out of Australia. People say comparisons to like Josh Giddey from the OKC Thunder. You got the OKC Thunder going with Jeremy Sokin right here. So in this case, you know, you get your dude with Chet at the center spot. Jeremy, a lot of comparisons to Ben Simmons, Draymond Green, which on a team that is kind of like guard dominant with Shea and Giddey, I don't know if this is the perfect fit, but it would be interesting, I guess. Charlotte Hornets going with Mark Williams, the best center available at that point. And now at this point, it's a little bit just like, I'm not so sure. But here we got the Cavaliers with Malachi Branham. I know that a lot of Cleveland fans want that Ochai Agbaji, I believe his name is, which I think they would personally need a little bit more at that small forward position. Okoro's cool. I like him more off the bench. Lauri Markkanen's cool. I don't like him as a starting small forward, so yeah. All right, here we got the Charlotte Hornets going with Ty Washington, so that would be a backup point guard type of pick behind LaMelo Ball. Don't know if I love that because I don't think Ty would have the opportunity to really break out over time. Tari Eason to the Atlanta Hawks at the power forward spot, so maybe be looking for their replacement for John Collins. Look to trade him away. Houston Rockets with Leonard Miller, small forward from Fort Erie International. Okay, interesting. 6'9", 18-year-old. Here's Ochai to the Bulls. Yeah, I mean, if Ochai falls to them at number 18, like, yeah, if you're the Bulls, you take him every single time. I mean, that's absolutely perfect. That is the replacement eventually for DeMar DeRozan, and then obviously to, you know, Zach LaVine, not really sure what's going to go on with him in free agency, so gives them a little insurance right there. Minnesota with Blake Wesley, San Antonio with Patrick Baldwin Jr. I remember hearing that name a lot. I remember hearing, yeah, here we go. Baldwin had a rough season because of injury, cold shooting, and limited support, but the potential I heard from him, man, like, I don't know, like, I know it's NBA 2K, but I just remember playing, like, NBA 2K, like, 19, and Patrick was always, like, the first dude off the board. So maybe it'd be like a Michael Porter type of sleeper because of injuries. Denver with Dieng as the shooting guard spot / small forward. Memphis with Kennedy Chandler. Assuming maybe Tyus Jones. Yeah, Tyus Jones free agency exactly with that. Marjon Beauchamp to the Brooklyn Nets. Christian Braun to the Bucks. EJ to the Spurs. Jovic to the Dallas Mavericks. Kind of a shooting type player. You might compare him to like a Gallinari, I would say. Miami with Wendell Moore, who's a small forward. Golden State with Christian Koloko. Ismail Camgate from Paris. Okay, OKC with Tarquin Smith. And what I love about this too is that like guys like Ismail Camgate, I'm just mispronouncing that name. 3 years from now, he can end up being the steal of the draft. I'm gonna be like, oh my goodness, how did I say his name completely wrong the entire time? But just gonna real quick here, man, kind of see if any names. Oh, Jaden Hardy, man, to the Raptors via the Pistons. Okay. Damn, he fell to the second round at this point? I remember people talking about like a lottery pick, man. But yeah, at this point, I don't really know a lot of the player names. So Max Christie from Michigan State, do recognize him. Caleb Houston, another guy that appeared to be a lottery pick. I have a feeling he's not going to leave Michigan. Although, maybe he did. Decision to skip the combine has scouts wondering about a promise, though they think that's unlikely. However, it only takes one team to see value in a 6'8" player, man. I think he needs to go back to Michigan for a season. Like, he's got to really harness some of them skills that he got already, man. J.D. Davidson sounds familiar. Orlando Robinson to the T-Wolves, okay. Jalen Williams to the Warriors. Hugo Marcus. Okay, Bucks and Heat forfeited. My apologies. It was not the Chicago Bulls. I do apologize for that. And yeah, man, I don't know any of these dudes now. Ron Harper Jr. That's all we got for the video, man. What y'all think about this mock draft? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you all so much for watching, and peace out, my friends.